you for clicking on that video. My name is Whitney.
I'm Amaya.
And this is Q&A. Listen, this is going to be our first episode, guys. So we are, yes, give it up.
Clap it up.
Give it up around the world, yes. Y'all, listen, we are very, very excited to have an opportunity to just share with you guys a thing or two. I'm the mother. This is my daughter. I know I look good. It's okay. I know I use good lotion. And so we're going to be talking to you guys all about life, mother and daughter relationships,
in the pursuit of happiness,
and things of that nature. As well as in the future with Q&A, we want for y'all to send us in questions.
Let's slow that down. We want for y'all to send us in questions. And we will give y'all an answer. Might not be a good one, but an answer it will be.
It will be.
Without further ado, we're going to break it off with a little icebreaker.
Ice it.
Okay. Get one in here. Open that. We'll just do one.
Let's see. You rolled this up real good.
I did.
It's long. Okay. Would you rather have no elbows or no knees? That's difficult. I'm gonna say no knees.
Your reasoning?
My reasoning. Because at least with elbows, you can still do like this. You can still get around. But with no knees, like, I can still move, right? I ain't got to stand.
Right. I feel like with no... Wait, you would rather have no knees?
No knees.
Okay, I feel like I would rather have no elbows because...
Think about that.
I'm thinking.
Why you questioning me about my no knees?
But with no knees, you don't need knees.
That's what I said.
All right, no knees.
No knees. Good answer.
So we are going to first start off with the origin story of me, because since we are mother and daughter, how did I come to be? 'Tis the question. So we're going to get into it. Because, as you can see, she does look relatively young. Because she is relatively young. Because she had me very young. I'm 25.
I'm 39.
So for the mathematically inclined people, you do the math. How old was she when she had me?
Don't say it out loud. We know.
Story time.
So, gather around, kitties. Interesting story, right? So,
picture it. Sicily.
1865. I was a tender age of 9th grade. Boy next door, loved him to death, really and truly. Knew him since kindergarten. We had a thing going on, and we're doing some things. Are we going through like all the birds and the bees? Like, are we gonna? From the beginning.
Just give them the quick, fast story.
Okay, because we don't want to do birds and the bees today, guys. It's episode number 1. But boy next door, knew him since kindergarten. We hooked up 6th grade and decided that we liked each other. 7th grade.
Too fast.
Doing all the fun things that adults do. Skipping school.
Too furious.
Most definitely was caught up in some truancy cases. 8th grade. Was still doing adult things. Yeah. So, yeah. Got pregnant freshman year of high school, and a mite came. So she was born June 2001. It wasn't a very fun pregnancy. Let's start there. So I was pregnant freshman year. I was going to what was called like a magnet school in the Dallas County area. And they had like clusters. They called them clusters back then. I don't know what they call it now. What you guys call them at your school?
I don't know what I don't know what you're talking about.
Like when y'all went to like the ACT building.
I never did that.
The building that's on the loop.
I never went there.
Okay. But you had friends who went there.
I did. I don't know what it was called. They wanted to do something better. So they bettered themselves.
They bettered themselves.
I did.
So it's kind of like we have like a trade. Like they have like cosmetology department, or if you want to do like mechanics and they teach you how to like change parts on cars. I was in World of Language.
I just went to school and went home. I didn't do any of that.
So I was in World of Language in my freshman year when this happened to me. And Continue. And so it was very, very hard to be pregnant, a freshman in high school. Big school, huge school. We from Texas. Pick up on the draw. And so everything big in Texas. We had a huge high school. Go from one side to the other to get to classes. And here I am waddling right along. One thing that did happen, the counselor will call you in once they find out that you're pregnant. Because of course the teacher's going to tell them. And so they'll ask you, do you want to go to a separate school where it's just pregnant girls that are there? Same age, close to your age, all still in the same grade sequence. And so I told them no, I did not want to go there. So I stayed at the school that I was at.
If you were a Reba watcher, this happened to Cheyenne. That's a good show. Give it a watch. That's her life.
Reba.
A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops.
Listen, Reba, girl, we love you.
We do. Continue.
Yes. And so, World of Language. And I was asked to go to a different school where all the other pregnant girls are at. And I said no. And so I stayed there. Wasn't a huge issue for me. I had to walk from the house to the bus stop, catch the dark bus down to the school, and then walk from the dark bus to the school while pregnant. And did that clear through 8 months. Because school got out in May. In Texas, we get out in May. Right around, what's that holiday? Memorial. That's the right one. Memorial Day. We get out around then.
Sounds about right.
And she was born 2 weeks later. So I was in 9th grade all my pregnancy. I was having some difficulties in those last few weeks. And so I developed what they call preeclampsia. And so it was like proteins in your urine, high blood pressure. You are retaining a lot of water. So my doctor says you're gaining a lot of weight towards the end of your pregnancy, which is somewhat very normal, but you're gaining it at a very rapid pace and speed that you shouldn't be. And in my mind, I'm like, well, I'm definitely fit because I'm walking every day. And so where is this coming from? So she wasn't due until June 18th. Is that right? When your dad's birthday?
The 16th.
She was due on June 18th, 2 days from her dad. And they said, we're going to go ahead and induce you. Oh, let me back up. I realized that there was an issue because I was at home and I was throwing up blood. That's what happened. I was throwing up blood. I told Uncle Eric, called Mama at work. Mama came home. Something's wrong. Called the doctor's office. Told them. They said, bring her in. Right? And that's when we discovered the preeclampsia. And so protein in urine, high blood pressure, gaining a lot of weight, throwing up blood. They said, we're going to be induced today.
Lengthy list.
And let's go ahead and get this baby out. Right? So went into labor, active labor. You would think it would take a long time, but it really didn't. Like I wasn't in labor that long. Like I think he induced me. And when he went to induce me, I thought it would be like this big process or procedure. He had like a little rubber square about this big with a string he put into my cervix. And that was it. He was like, all right, check back. And he left. And it was like early evening because I went when Mama got off work. So maybe 5, 6 p.m. ish is when this about took place. Maya came that morning about 4:11 a.m. when Amaya came.
That's a good time.
So it wasn't a full 24 hours of labor. But most definitely, he induced me. And I tell you, when stuff started to work, it began to work. Labor pains are bad.
She was almost out of the game. The Lord was trying to take her. Well, he wasn't trying to take her. Something was trying to take her. But that did not happen. Yeah, that's an important part of the story. I
hadn't got that far.
Well, you were. It sounded like you were ending the story.
I wasn't trying. I paused for drag effect.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. So, because I wanted to make sure that I say to all the people, right? Because this is a mother and a daughter conversation, right? And so labor hurts. It hurts. And my doctor and my mother, they were in cahoots. I believe it. And I heard them snickering, talking. And he said, oh, no, we're going to wait to give her an epidural, and we're going to let her feel this just a little bit longer.
Mm.
And Mama was okay with it. Mimi said yes. And I just thought, what could I say? Because I'm 14 having a baby.
At war.
And, you know, to really go against them right now don't seem like a very good idea. I'm already on the other side of the fence. Let me not jump it again. So I just stayed quiet. I just had to endure.
You couldn't do anything else.
And so it wasn't until I was 6 centimeters that he gave me the epidural.
Mm-hmm.
And she came. I didn't rip. I didn't tear. She came right on out. Now, your daddy and me was having a lot of sex, though, while I was pregnant. So I just think that I was just good and open and lubricated. You slid right on out. It wasn't no problems.
I mean, you were also very young. When you're that young, I feel like things are easy.
It contracts real good, you know.
Not an advocate for having a kid young.
I'm not advocating for this.
She did not end up on crack. She did not end up on the streets. She is a good story of young teen pregnancy.
I'm against the odds.
It might not happen for you. You might not make it.
But we made it. Amen. Hallelujah.
Amen.
And so Amaya came, and she was here, and it was great. And I did not realize any issues or any difficulties until I went home. That first night home, what had happened was I went to go to bed. She sleep. I go to bed. I lay down. And when I lay down, I felt like there's a lot of pressure on my chest. And I thought, I can't breathe. So I played with myself. I would lay down, sit back up. Lay down. I did that for a long time, like some hours.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally, I went and I woke up my dad. And I said, Dad, something is wrong. I can't breathe when I lay down. It feels like someone is sitting on my chest. And so woke up Mama. Me and Daddy, Mama talked about it. And we said, let's go back to the doctor. So we went back to the emergency room. Left Maya at home with Daddy. Me and Mama went back up there to the emergency room. Got checked in. They checking my lungs, x-rays and everything. And they say she has pneumonia in her left lung. And of course, we like, oh, why y'all discharge her if she sick like this? But you know what? They don't check that kind of stuff back then at the doctor's office.
Right.
Right. And so I was there with pneumonia in my left lung. And then I'm there the very next day. I just start coughing, hacking, can't breathe, nothing. And they put me in an induced coma. And they said she has congestive heart failure. This is, Lord, what's her name? I can't call it right now.
What?
The medical term.
What you have?
Yeah.
Cardiovascular myopathy.
That is.
That's what you meant?
Yes.
Okay. I know it.
That's not the right
Oh.
word.
That's what you had, though.
It was.
I know.
There's a particular word for it, though, that is why it ain't coming to me. It's because y'all here. I could say it any other day.
You had problems. Let's just go there.
I had problems.
She was finna be out
Postpartum cardiomyopathy.
I was literally 70% there.
You were close. You just say cardiovascular.
That's what it is.
It is, but postpartum cardiomyopathy. So my heart enlarged.
PPCM.
My heart enlarged.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't breathe on my own. And they're like, she's gone into cardiac arrest. And there's like, it came to a point to where they were like, there's just nothing that we can do. Go ahead and call your family and call your loved ones up here because we can't save her. And so, to be a parent, I've only heard this story from my mama and from my daddy about how they were brought into the room with the doctors to make a decision. I'm on a breathing machine because I can't breathe on my own. I'm 14 years old, just had a baby. And my parents are getting the news that your daughter's about to die because we can't save her. And so they call family. And I have a praying aunt. Let me tell you something. My Aunt Vicky.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to Aunt Vicky. Love you, girl. My Aunt Vicky said, oh, no. She said, this is a small hospital and we're in a big city. Could you not care flight her? I said, night. Could you not care flight her to a bigger hospital that has the right heart doctors, cardiovascular center that can take care of these kind of needs? And they're like, oh, light bulb. And so I was care flighted from, at that time, it was Doctor's Hospital in White Rock.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a different name now. To then it was St. Paul Hospital, right close to Parkland in Dallas. It's now UT Southwestern, because they have a very large cardiovascular institute. And from there, I got better. It wasn't overnight though. It was a process. I was still on the breathing machine. They were about to give me a heart transplant. They said her heart is not well. She needs a new one. And because of my age, I went to the top of the transplant list. So I was getting ready to crack it open. Give me a fresh one.
Yeah.
But don't you know, my heart began to shrink on its own. The medication I was receiving began to work.
Hallelujah.
And they woke me up from the induced coma, took the breathing tube out to see how I would do. And I responded just well. Just fine and dandy. Hello, y'all. It's been good to see y'all.
Another perk of being young, because I'm sure if you were 55, it might have been a different
I'd have been a geriatric pregnancy. It'd have been a different story.
And you would have been at the bottom of the list.
At the bottom, because all about my age.
Also, not an advocate for teen pregnancy.
Not saying
you might not make it.
I have nothing against geriatric, because if I were to conceive today, I would be a geriatric patient.
And she wants another kid, but I told her if she dies while giving birth, I'm gonna kill the baby.
So I decided to not commit 2 murders. And we're just gonna just stick with her.
Exactly. It's fine. If somebody's wondering, where was I while you were in the... Number one, how long were you in the hospital?
It was almost... It wasn't even that long. It was like 3 weeks. That entire event was like 3 weeks.
Who was watching me?
The cousins, because mom and daddy was with me. So cousins was raising you. Tremaine, Teron, Vita had you.
Shout out to y'all. Was I breastfed?
No, I couldn't. I wasn't even there.
And there's a lot of things that happened to me in my adult life, and I contribute that to not being breastfed.
She blamed everything.
They say you're supposed to breastfeed your children to give them the nutrients and the supplies they need in their adult life, and I didn't have those nutrients and supplies, and that's where my life went wrong.
Do you know how many kids grew up on Similac and Enfamil and they just fine?
Have you interviewed them?
I have not interviewed them, but we can make that happen. If you were a Similac or an Enfamil child, please let us know that you are right and doing just fine.
There are some synapses that aren't firing off quite well. It's because I wasn't breastfed.
That's not why.
All right.
She's not gonna blame this on this.
So anyway,
that's the story.
Mm-hmm.
In the essence, I got better. I got well. I came home. It's about a 3-week event. I was on medication all my high school career. I came off all of it about 18.
Yes, high school. So you had me when you were a freshman.
But almost died that summer.
What a thing to tell your friends when you get back. But you did finish high school.
I did finish high school, yes. So the school that I was at, they kicked me out for truancy because I was skipping a lot because I was having sex. And so I had to go back to my home school. Shout out to Samuel.
Shout out to you.
It's been demolished now, but they're going to rebuild it, I think.
Are any, for the people who are pregnant at 14 and 15, did you lose all your friends because you were pregnant? Did they judge you? Was there judgment in the room?
I didn't really lose friends because I was pregnant. Of course, you'll have parents who tell you don't be around her, don't hang out with her, she's a bad influence. So there was definitely that. But my friends didn't care and they still did it. So I didn't really have no differences.
Okay.
Well. So that's that story. But yeah.
So she had me young. Therefore, I'm glad she had me young. I got to know my great grandmother. She was in my life for 23 strong years. I know both great grandmothers, but
great woman.
Talking about one of them. Me and my grandma have a great relationship. Shout out to Mimi.
Means
we're so close. We're so close, and me and Mimi are so close.
She closer to her granny, and I feel like sometimes my mom think that she had her herself.
She did used to go around saying that I was her kid, and we were sisters. Because might as well. Who wants to explain?
She would lie sometimes. I think she was still embarrassed in like bigger groups.
Yeah, I'm sure she was.
I let her make it.
And so that is one plus. I feel like having your, again, not an advocate, but if you have your people young, they get to experience their loved ones for a longer time, unless well,
things do happen.
And the only thing that I had a problem with her being so young is that for a long time when we would go when we would go out,
I messed up too.
when we would go out and like be at a restaurant or whatever, they would always say, "You want to split the bill?" Because we look like we could be siblings, but I mean, I guess that means at like 12, I was looking like I was 32, which is kind of offensive, but whatever. I mean, I have my student ID on, Lorraine. No, I don't want to split the bill.
I didn't like that either.
They would think we're either sisters dating,
yes,
or sisters are dating.
It's just them two.
It's just those two. Neither of those. This is my mom.
And I would always say, this is my daughter. And they'd be like, oh, you got to correct people.
You do. I mean, it still happens. Well.
Not so much. No.
Yeah, it don't.
Mm-mm.
That's crazy. It feel like it should happen more now than back then, because I did look rough back then. So I can't even lie. I understand now.
Don't let her lie to y'all. She looked that bad.
I did look.
Okay. All right.
I looked pretty ugly. But let's fast forward till now. We moved. I lived in Dallas.
Yeah.
Well, we lived in Dallas.
Did.
When she had me, we were still living at her parents' house
because
she has good parents and they didn't kick her out.
Bless y'all.
We lived there until I was 10. We lived in Dallas. We moved to Denton, where she also went to college. She did not only did she have a kid at too young of an age, she finished high school and went to college and graduated. Clap it freaking up.
Around the world.
My mom is not a failure. She's not a crackhead.
It was very important to me that I beat the odds. It was very, very important because stereotypes are real. And people would always say, oh, you had that baby, you ain't gonna finish high school. Oh, you had that baby, it's gonna be hard for you to get a job. Oh, you had that baby, you ain't be able to go to college. But I did all those things. And some.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the same great grandmother that you're talking about was the number one person who was telling me I couldn't. But I love you. R.I.P.
R.I.P. My dog. You know, hey.
Love you though.
Sometimes you just can't see it. Wow, it's in your face. You gotta.
Big M.
But you proved her wrong.
And it was very important to me to prove her wrong.
While she was still here.
She yet lived.
And she was very proud. And she
loved
loved
me. Proud.
And she loved her.
Her favorite.
Great woman. Wish she was still here. We'll replace you with somebody.
Man.
So she went to TW. Shout out to the, what are they?
Twoo! Hold on. Twoo!
Such a dumb, what is this?
That's the owl. It's the owl. We owls.
No, it's not. She went to TW. I went to DHS. Shout out. Kidding. Don't like y'all. I went to DHS. Why'd I bring that up? Oh, because we moved to Denton.
We did.
So I finished my high school career in Denton. Met some good people. Not friends with any of them anymore.
Yeah, that's not true. You got one.
Okay. Shout out to you. And then when I graduated. I went to TW for 1 year. Didn't graduate. I'm a failure here. I have no kid.
There is no failure here.
I could have succeeded way beyond her measures.
Everybody tries. Not everybody's for college. And that's okay.
Correct. So she works for, I'm going to say,
a company.
I would like to make up a name, a fun name.
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
Bert's Battery Brigade. She works for Bert's Battery Brigade. She's been working there for many a moons. And like every other year, she'll be like, hey, would you want to move to Arkansas for Bert's Battery Brigade? And I'll be like,
for a different company, but yeah.
Oh.
Yes, it was. That's a good one.
No, when we lived in Denton, when I was in high school.
But this company's not in Arkansas. The other company was.
Okay.
Shout out to you.
Well, then my story is invalid.
Okay. No, I asked you about Georgia and California.
No, I was just naming a place.
Oh, okay. You just giving me like a scenario. My bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So Bert's Battery Brigade would continuously ask her like every other year, would you want to go move somewhere with the job?
Right.
But I was still in school.
Yes.
I was still in high school and I liked my friends for whatever reason at that time. And so I was like, no, I don't want to leave my people. I would like to go ahead and finish. I don't want to move somewhere new and have to meet new friends. And I don't want to do that.
Okay.
And so when I graduated high school, I was in college, and those friends started fleeing away.
Mm. They do be lonely.
I guess this...
They drop off like flies.
What's 2026? So at the end of 2025, Bert's Battery Brigade asked her if she wanted to move to Connecticut.
Mm.
Crickets, exactly.
Because who her?
Nobody except us. And so she asked me about it one day, and I was like, but also, I didn't want to move back then because I was in high school and I had friends and I had motion. Not really. But then I was out of high school having a job that I hate. I hate all my jobs, and I don't have no friends except, so I was like, well, what's holding me back here? I mean, besides my Mimi and my papa, my family, nothing else is really holding me here. And this will be a good opportunity for her and Bert's Battery Brigade.
Yeah, write that down.
The BBB to come out here, and it'll be good for her and for me to.
Yeah.
I didn't have to be a part of the plan because I'm grown and she's an adult. I could have let her live her dream of finally being alone at this time.
That was never a dream.
Okay.
It was a thought.
It was a thought in my mind because I've been with her for so long and she's never had time from me. And so part of me was like, oh, I want her to go out and experience a little life without me just being in her neck. But also, I was like, what the heck? I feel like this would be a good opportunity for me.
Yeah.
To experience something new that I'm never going to experience otherwise. Because when will I be back in Connecticut? Literally never. If I wasn't here right now, I would never come here.
I mean, we might, can get us like a vacation house here to come to vacation.
There's so many other states.
Okay.
Like, I don't think Connecticut would ever cross your mind if it didn't cross it this time.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, well, I ain't just found a lot here just...
Exactly. So,
say, wow.
The end of 2025, she brought that up. But I just thought, I mean, when the first time she brought it up, I didn't know if she was like serious. So I don't think I took heed to that.
Probably because I had said it so many times. Like, do you want to move? Do you want to move? And then we never did.
Yeah. Then she brought it up again, and she was like, Maya.
Is that what I do?
She gets really, really serious. And she was basically like, I think I want to do this. So I think I immediately started crying. I think I was in the kitchen. I think we were in the kitchen, and I started crying.
That was I tell you, Mama, and Junior in the kitchen.
No, and Denton.
Okay. This was
me and you.
Okay.
I started crying. I was like, I don't want to leave my Mimi. So, that moment where I was going through it for no reason, but with she's like on a, I don't know what you want to call it, but she wouldn't be out here forever. Like they told her, hey, come out here for this amount of time, do this and come home. So we're only out here for a limited amount of time. So that also helped me because I was like, oh, okay, well, we're not going to be here for 7 years.
I couldn't do it.
A quick little 35,000 months and then we come back home. So that helped me. And then we brought it up to the family and they were like, no, absolutely not. That's dumb.
Let's back that up because I told Mama and Junior, my brother.
Shout out Junior.
Shout out to JR. And they in the kitchen cooking, right? And so I bring it up to them. Mama washing dishes. I think Junior's at the stove. And Mama just turned around. Both of them had like the same mannerisms. They both turned around, put their hands on their hip and said, Mama just said, no. And turned back and just kept washing dishes. Junior looked at me and said, that's a dumb idea. And just kept back cooking. And I just thought that was the end of that conversation. It ended right there. The motion died on the floor.
It did. But it lived because we are here. We are here. We've been here since April.
Easter Sunday.
Since Easter Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
That's how many months is that?
2. May, June, July is 2.
Wow. I feel like I've been here for 17 months.
It'll be 3 months next week. Mm-hmm.
So we're freshly Connecticutians. What do they call themselves?
I don't even know.
Connecticutians.
Do y'all have a name here? Can y'all tell us that? Like, what y'all call yourselves here?
Yeah.
In CT.
Well, I mean, you work with people from here, so you should just ask them.
And no one's ever just said that.
Okay, well, ask tomorrow.
I mean, we're quick to be like, oh, we Texans.
Yeah.
But they don't be like, I'm Connecticutians.
Well, we are part-time Kittens, and so far, beautiful place.
It's very pretty. It's gorgeous.
Lots of greenery,
Mhm.
fields, horses, goats, bears, of which we have not seen. I would like to see one.
I want to
just
be
not
mindful when that happens.
I don't want to see one like just run up on me, but I do want to see one in
its natural estate while I'm in the car driving by.
Yeah. Turkeys.
That would be everywhere.
Deer. More wildlife than I've ever seen.
The chipmunks.
Frogs. Toads. There are toads in the front yard.
I don't understand.
Big black ants in the backyard.
They don't look like real ants.
We went on our first hike. We've never hiked before. Ever in my 25 years of life, never went on a hike.
We've been twice now. Two different trails.
We have. We went to see the wonderful Wizard of Oz. And so far, so good. I mean,
it's been decent.
It's been decent. That was a lot, man. We covered lots of ground today. This is a good get to know you episode.
Yeah.
I hope you were entertained at least 2 minutes out of the 30.
I mean, just a little snippet.
Yeah. And, hopefully we get some traction going. And in the next couple of weeks, we get at least one question. It might be from my Mimi, from my grandma, her mom.
Because the family gonna show up and support, okay?
It might be an aunt giving us a question, but at least it's a question.
And we gonna take it.
So if you have a question and you want to ask us something about being a daughter, being a mother, being a human, being a child of God.
Hallelujah. Just being.
Email us at Q&AShow
at
gmail.com.
That's it.
And we will see you next.
The plan is to record on Sundays and then upload on Thursdays.
We will see you next. Do the little guns. We will see you next Thursday.
Subscribe right here.
Oh, yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. Deuces.